You see, in this very section, we shall briefly talk about what happened at, Diego Garcia or Garcia Diego Island, where Iran, sent a message, a strong message, not only to the United States of America, not only to the UK, but to the entire Europe. In one of my videos, I said by now, the European Union should be grateful to Donald J. Trump and as well as the Israeli Prime Minister, they have been, lamenting, crying out loud that Iran is building way more dangerous weapons, long-range dangerous weapon. Nobody believed them until this war started. And today, Iran has launched a ballistic missile attack. They sent 2 ballistic missiles. One lost out in flight, I think, and fell into the sea, into the ocean. One of them was later was intercepted. Now, here are the issues. United Kingdom does not have any ground air defense system that can intercept ballistic missile. So you may call it a shame on them, but unfortunately that is the reality. Now, Iran has proven that they have the capacity to fire missiles from the Middle East, from Iran down to Europe. From Iran, or rather from Tehran down to Diego Garcia, Indian Ocean, that very island where the military air base of United States of America and UK is about, according to experts, 4,200 kilometers, about 2,600 miles. Now, and Iran's ballistic missile was able to get to that very island, meaning that Iran lied. At the very last time, their defense ministry and their top officials were saying that their missiles only have the capacity to reach 1,300 kilometers, I think, or 2,000 kilometers. But today, it has been proven that Iran has the capacity to fire missiles down to Europe. Now, here are the dangers. Both France, Paris, both Oslo, both Italy, both Germany, precisely Berlin and Munich and the UK. You see, these countries, or rather these cities, should begin to think of what to do. Yeah, because for any reason, you get to the crossroad with Iran. Not just when you host United States of American, military asset at your air bases that you have problems. But whenever you get to the crossroad with Iran, know that if Iran threatens you by 1 o'clock, by 1:15, their missiles would have landed in your neighborhood. Yes, check the air distance between Munich down to Tehran. Check the air distance from Berlin down to Tehran. Check the air distance from Oslo down to Tehran. Check the air distance from Italy down to Tehran. Check the air distance from UK down to Tehran. So when you look at all of this, check the air distance from Rome down to Tehran. So when you look at all of these things, having seen clearly that Iran has a ballistic missile that can travel down to 4,000 kilometers, it means that within the fractions of 10, 12, 15 minutes, that Iranian ballistic missile would have hit targets in Berlin, in Munich, in Oslo, in Rome, in Paris, wherever they deem fit. So it is a development that should get the entire European Union very worried. Because like I've always maintained, the problem about some of these dangerous weapons is not just producing them, but the moment these weapons get into the hands of the Islamic, the radical Islamist group, these persons does not think twice in firing their weapons. And that will be the devastating outcome of all of these dangerous weapons that are being manufactured by some of these countries. Because a time will come when they will no longer have control of every of them as a result of religious affiliation. Then these weapons will get into the hands of this radical Islamist terrorist group. And that will be the end of civilization or the end of mankind. So, the European Union should be concerned at this material time. Like I said, this Iranian-Israeli war will open the eyes of the West. It will open the eyes of the global South as well. It will open the eyes of the entire Asia, even, So that's a lot that you do not know is going on in Iran. Yes, a lot that you do not know. Iran has spent billions and trillions of dollars on weapons rather than developing their economy to be better than it is now. So the essence of this very video is that I hope that the European Union will begin to rise up to the challenges and understand that there are difficult times ahead. That even when you thought say no concern you, Trouble go from Middle East, find you come Europe. Yes, for your domot. And I hope that it does not happen that way, that it does not escalate. However, war, conflict are inherently unpredictable. In most cases, you cannot tell the trajectory of event, what will happen in the next minute. I sincerely hope that we are all alive to tell the end of the story. And at this point, I'll allow you guys to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. May another person see am. God bless you.